Hello student, today we are going to continue chapter 4th Animal Kingdom. Student, in my previous video we have discussed about phylum Chordata and we read that animals belonging to the phylum Chordata are fundamentally characterized by the presence of notochord, dorsal hollow nerve cord and pharyngeal slits. They also possess post-anal tail and they have closed circulatory system. Then we read that phylum Chordata is divided into three subphylum: Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. We read that notochord is present in Urochordata only in a larval tail, and in Cephalochordata notochord is present head to tail and throughout their life. And in Vertebrata notochord is present in embryonic period and later on it convert or replaced in vertebral column. Student, today we are going to discuss the division of vertebrata. Actually, vertebrata is divided into two divisions: agnatha and gnathostomata. Agnatha, leg jaw, and gnathostomata, bare jaw. Under agnatha only one class is there, which is cyclostomata. And gnathostomata, under this two subclasses, superclasses is there: Pisces and Tetrapoda. Pisces bear fin, fishes, and Tetrapoda bear limbs. In this superclass, the two classes include Chondrichthyes and Ostrichthyes, and Tetrapoda bear limbs. Under this, four classes there: Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, and mammals. Okay, so you have to learn this table that vertebrata is divided into two divisions, agnatha and gnathostomata. One is bearing the jaw and one didn't have the jaw. Under the agnatha only one class is there, cyclostomata, and under the gnathostomata two superclasses there. One is Pisces and the other one is Tetrapoda. Pisces have two classes, Chondrichthyes and Ostrichthyes, and Tetrapoda have four classes, Amphibia, Reptile, Aves and mammals. Now today we are going to discuss cyclostomata. Student, here you see that cyclostomata under agnatha, and agnatha the characteristic is leg jaw. So student, all living members of the class Cyclostomata are ectoparasite. We read it that endoparasite and ectoparasite. You know the parasite who depend other living organisms for their nutrition. So ectoparasite, they are present outer side and take the nutrition from the host. On some fishes, they have an elongated body bearing 6 to 15 pair of gill slits for respiration. Here you see student, they have a large number of gill slits. Here you see that they have many gill slits is present. This one is the gill slits and this is present for respiration. Okay, and cyclostomes have a sucking and circular mouth without jaw. Here you see that they have circular mouth. This circular mouth help for sucking the blood from the host or the other fishes. Okay, because they are ectoparasites, so they sucking the blood or nutritions from the other living organisms. So they have circular mouth without jaw and they have 6 to 15 pair of gill slit for respiration. Very important. Their body is devoid of scale and paired fin. You see here that no scales is present in their body. Cranium and vertebral columns are cartilaginous. Circulation is closed type. Student, very important, we read the characteristic of chordates that they have closed circulatory system. Again, circulation is a closed type. Cyclostomes are marine. ये marine होते हैं students, but migrate for spawning to fresh water. After spawning, within a few days they die. Spawning, that means when they give the birth the offsprings, they move into the fresh water. वैसे ये marine है, लेकिन जब egg lay करते हैं तो फ्रेश वाटर में चले जाते हैं और उसके कुछ टाइम बाद इनकी डेथ हो जाती है. द लार्वा आफ्टर मेटामॉर्फोसिस रिटर्न इनटू द ओशियंस एंड आफ्टर दैट लार्वा इज फॉर्म्ड एंड when the metamorphosis process is completed, then it return back into the marine water. Okay, so they are actually, the habitat of cyclostomes is marine, but they migrate in a fresh water for spawning. Now I give here example: lamprey, petromyzon and myxine hagfish. Now we discuss the next class, chondrichthyes. Student, chondrichthyes, that means cartilaginous endoskeleton. They didn't have bony endoskeleton. They have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Okay, so they are marine animal. They are also marine and streamlined body. You know about the streamlined body. Okay, they are marine and streamlined body and have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Very important, they are chondrichthyes because they have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Mouth is located ventrically. Here you see student, mouth is, this one is a dorsal part and lower one is a ventral. Okay, so mouth is present in a ventral part. Notochords persist throughout their life. Notochords throughout their life. Gill slits are separate and without operculum. Gill's covering is absent. Gill slit is present but no operculum. Gill covering, no gill covering is present. The skin is tough, containing minute palacoid scales. They have small palacoid scale. Teeth are modified palacoid scales which are backwardly directed. Their jaw are very powerful. These animals are predaceous due to the absence of air bladder. Very important, इनमें air bladder नहीं होता है. They have to swim continuously to avoid sinking, और इसीलिए ये continuous swim करती रहती हैं. अगर ये continuous swim नहीं करेंगी तो ये sink हो जाएंगी because they didn't have air bladder. Okay, chondrichthyes absent, in chondrichthyes fish is absent air bladder, so they continuously swim. If they stop the swimming, they sink. Heart is two chamber. Student, fishes have two chamber heart, one auricle and one ventricle. Some of them has electrical organ, only some have. The example is torpedo, and some possess poisonous string also, trigon. They are cold-blooded. Here, what is the meaning of cold-blooded and pochyothermal animal? Actually, some animals did not regulate their body temperature, so they are cold-blooded. They lack the capacity to regulate their body temperature. Okay, so their body temperature changes according to the surrounding. So they are cold-blooded. They lack the capacity to regulate their body temperature. Okay, aves and mammals, we are warm-blooded because we regulate our body temperature. Sex are separated, dioecious. In male, pelvic fins bear clasper. They have internal fertilization and many of times are viviparous. Example, Scoliodon dogfish. Here you see Scoliodon. This is given in your NCERT book also. Pristics. Okay, they are cartilaginous fish. because the endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. Now the next one is ostrichthyes. Student, the difference between chondrichthyes and ostrichthyes is chondrichthyes have cartilaginous endoskeleton, ostrichthyes have bony endoskeleton. ओके एक में कार्टिलेजिनियस एंडोस्केलेटन है इसीलिए हमने उसे कॉन्ड्रिक्थीज के अंडर रखा है एंड बोनी एंडोस्केलेटन अंडर ऑस्ट्रिक्थीज. दे हैव स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी, माउथ इज टर्मिनल, 4 पेयर ऑफ गिल्स एंड कवर्ड विद अपरकुलम. कॉन्ड्रिक्थीज में अपरकुलम absent होता है, ऑस्ट्रिक्थीज में अपरकुलम प्रेजेंट है एंड स्किन कवर्ड विद साइक्लॉइड स्केल्स. Here you see they have operculum which covered the gills and they have small scales is also present. Air bladder is present. Chondrichthyes में air bladder present नहीं होता है but ostrichthyes में air bladder present है which regulate buoyancy. Heart is 2 chamber. All the fishes heart is always 2 chambered, one auricle and one ventricle. They are cold blooded. I already explained that what is the meaning of cold blooded. They didn't regulate their body temperature. Sex are separated, dioecious. Fertilization is usually external. They are mostly oviparous and development is direct. For example, a lot of example you know, rohu, katla, exocoitus, flying fish. Okay, so many example is there. And this is pectoral fin. Here you see this one is a pectoral fin and here pelvic fin. Upper side here you see the dorsal fin. The back side you see caudal fin and here anal fins, lateral lines. Okay. Now in my next class we discussed about class amphibia.